Welcome students. We are here to do interesting things today. We know what is CSR, but how to apply it in a strategic pattern, how to make strategic choice. We are here to discuss Harvard case today. It's going to be interesting. Before that, let's recap what we know exactly about CSR. So we know the CSR pyramid. So we know the stakeholder theory. We know the people, partner, people, planet, and profits and sustainability. Here, what can exactly going to do today? Can you guess? Next slide, sir. Can you guess? That is, see, we have some clues. Clue 1, largest telecommunications. Clue 2, we have. Clue 3, with these clues, which company we are going to discuss about? Can you guess? Yes, you rightly guessed. It is this company.
SingTel.
SingTel. So, you can check the company's statistics.
So here the SingTel company is having 4.1 million customers and 638 million registered subscribers through Optus, Airtel and other subsidiaries, and 3 consecutive years top governance and transparency index. The historical foundation of SingTel is established in 1879. SingTel has evolved from Singapore colonial era telephone service into the nation's largest telecommunication provider and a regional powerhouse. The mission statement of SingTel is breaking barriers and building bonds, a commitment that places corporate social responsibility at heart of organizational purpose and operational excellence.
So, as we can see, SingTel is a major telecommunication collaborative. So next, what is the roadmap of the company? I think Sanjay can cover it from 1992 onwards.
From 1992, Community Chess Partnership initiated long-term collaboration with Singapore's flagship fundraising organization. Then in 2002, SingTel Touching Lives Fund launched dedicated fund focused on special needs education and support. Then in 2013, 24 million milestone total contributions to special needs education through STFLF. Then in 2014, strategic crossroads, critical evaluation of philanthropic approach effectiveness.
Yes, we can see here we come to the crux of the case study. As you can see here, when you just give money, it is just like any other company. So how to build differentiation in the CSR activity itself? So that is the core of the problem. Whether it is just philanthropic or should be integrated into our strategic decision making. That's the idea of it. Next step. So how they have made a choice? The companies created how they have created shared value. That's something like win-win situation for all the stakeholders. How this done? Or anyone can tell.
So the state strategy is creating a shared value, which is in the 4 aspects. First one is internal capital, human capital, and innovation assets, and then strategic partnerships. When it comes to CSR, the philanthropy which says the CSR is the most important thing in the strategy to apply in the corporate world to scale and sustain in the consumer era. Okay, and then comes to the CSR. A lot of companies or Indian companies are doing CSR in the manner of giving charities and then education trust and then freebies and then which is related to education sectors and then women empowerment and then self-employment and self-improvement. When it comes into the self-tech is sponsoring SIM calls and the technical for the child purpose, okay, and then the communication with the technology is directly enabled to the social innovation which is beyond the mandatory of collaboration for tech companies.
Yes, you rightly said. Next, sir. As you rightly said, how the multi-stakeholder value creation can be created. Like we need to engage employees also, we need to set with customers also and our investors. So how to achieve all this through CSR? That is the main question before the company. How it can be done? So through this.
In this, we will see the implementation challenges and strategic considerations. So the first thing is investment requirements. Second one is beneficiary transition. Third one is stakeholder alignment, and then partnership dynamics. First one is investment requirements. In that, the strategic CSR depends on greater financial commitments and larger budgets compared to the traditional philanthropic approaches. Initial capital outlays and ongoing programs management increase the operational complexity. And then the beneficiary transition is the discontinuing support for the current beneficiaries whose mission don't align with core competencies, potentially creating the reputational risks.
Like you rightly said, we are integrating all this, all the requirements, creating value for all, rather than just a one-time donation or something. It is CSR is built into CSR is built into some extent. CSR is built into the company strategy itself. Like we can see, they are addressing critical national needs. Singapore government identified. Like we can see, the government is co-funding 50%. So this is the beauty of integrating CSR into our district. So, what is the board's critical choice? Should SingTel approve the shift towards strategic CSR rather than a philanthropy? Should they go in for this? So, how will the organization multi-stakeholder sustainable funding, how it can be done? What metrics will define this transplantation? This is the question before the board. So, that's the crux of the case study. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Thank you.